Welcome to Day by Day, where we are studying the Gospel of John. And in John chapter 19, Pilate has just found Jesus innocent, yet still has Jesus beaten and mocked. But this didn't satisfy the Jewish leaders. And when they see Jesus, they demand that he be crucified because he claimed to be the Son of God. When Pilate heard this, his antennas went up and fear entered his heart. To a Gentile, a superstitious polytheist, the claim to be a son of God meant that Jesus could be some type of divine man with some type of divine power. If Jesus were some type of divine man, then Pilate would definitely be afraid because he had just had Jesus flogged. So Pilate rushes back inside the headquarters and he asks Jesus, "Where are you from?" Jesus is silent. And Pilate says, "Don't you know that I have authority to release you and authority to crucify you?" And right here we see Pilate's heart. Pilate has already said 3 times that Jesus is innocent in his eyes, yet Jesus has yet to be released. Rather, he's been beaten. So we know that truth and justice don't really factor into Pilate's equation. But right here we see it's all about strutting and flaunting power and authority. So listen to Jesus' response in John chapter 19, verse 11. He says this, "You would have no authority over me at all unless it had been given you from above." What is Jesus saying here? Jesus is telling Pilate that he's not as powerful as he thinks. This whole situation that's fallen into your lap, this trial and your role in it, has been determined by God, Pilate. Yours, Pilate, is a limited authority, but God is the one who has all the authority, not you. Does it ever seem like God's power is limited or not as great as the forces of evil? Well, be reminded that God is not in a power struggle. He has all the power, all authority. But sometimes His providence ordains struggles and sufferings for His glory. When you pray today, please remember Grady Johnson and his family, our missionaries in Mexico. And also remember the Bicolano Sorsogon Lifeword broadcast that's heard in the Philippines.